Murphy's Law, a sardonic adage, states that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. It's a principle that resonates with everyone, from the scientist in the lab to the average person fumbling with their keys. This seemingly simple statement encapsulates a profound truth about the universe. Things don't always go as planned. In fact, they often go hilariously, frustratingly wrong. Murphy's Law isn't a scientific law in the traditional sense. It's more of an observation, a wry commentary on the unpredictable nature of reality. It acknowledges the inherent chaos that underlies even the most carefully constructed plans. This is the essence of Murphy's Law. It's a reminder to be adaptable, resourceful, and perhaps most importantly, to have a sense of humor. The precise origin of Murphy's Law is shrouded in some mystery, but it's generally attributed to Captain Edward A. Murphy Jr., an engineer working on rocket sled experiments at Edwards Air Force Base in the late 1940s. Frustrated by a faulty sensor, he reportedly exclaimed, "If there's any way to do it wrong, he'll find it." The phrase quickly gained traction, evolving into the now famous Murphy's Law. The sentiment behind Murphy's Law likely predates Captain Murphy. Throughout history, humans have grappled with the unpredictable nature of the world. From ancient proverbs warning against hubris to folk wisdom acknowledging the inevitability of setbacks, the core idea of Murphy's Law has echoed through the ages. Engineering and technology, by their very nature, are fields where precision and control are paramount. Yet, they also provide a fertile breeding ground for Murphy's Law. Complex systems, with their intricate interdependencies, are particularly vulnerable to even the smallest of errors. A single faulty component, a misplaced wire, or a software bug can have cascading effects, leading to catastrophic failures. The history of engineering is replete with examples of Murphy's Law in action, from the infamous Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapse, where wind-induced vibrations led to the destruction of the bridge, to the Chernobyl disaster, where a combination of design flaws and human error resulted in a nuclear meltdown. These incidents highlight the devastating consequences of unforeseen problems. These are stark reminders that even the most meticulously designed systems can fall prey to the unpredictable. While Murphy's Law may seem like a purely external force, our own cognitive biases play a significant role in how we perceive and experience it. These biases shape our thoughts and reactions, often without us even realizing it. Negativity bias, our tendency to focus on and remember negative events more than positive ones, amplifies the impact of Murphy's Law. This bias makes us more likely to dwell on the bad and overlook the good. When things go wrong, they stick in our minds, reinforcing the belief that things are more likely to go wrong than right. This can lead to a cycle of negative thinking that is hard to break. This bias can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, where our anxieties about potential failures actually increase the likelihood of them occurring. Our stress and worry can cloud our judgment and affect our performance. Confirmation bias further compounds this effect. We tend to seek out and interpret information that confirms our existing beliefs, including our belief in Murphy's Law. We tend to seek out and interpret information that confirms our existing beliefs, including our belief in Murphy's Law. This selective gathering of information strengthens our conviction that things will go wrong. When we encounter a setback, we see it as evidence confirming the validity of Murphy's Law, further solidifying our belief in its power. Even small mishaps can seem like proof that the universe is against us. This selective attention blinds us to the countless times things go right, reinforcing a skewed perception of reality. We miss out on recognizing the positive moments that happen every day. The availability heuristic also contributes to our perception of Murphy's Law. This mental shortcut leads us to overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled, often because they are dramatic or emotionally charged. This mental shortcut leads us to overestimate the likelihood of events that are easily recalled, often because they are dramatic or emotionally charged. Dramatic events stick with us, making them seem more common than they are. Since failures and mishaps tend to be more memorable than successes, they seem more frequent than they actually are. Our minds give more weight to these negative experiences. This further reinforces the illusion that Murphy's Law is a dominant force in our lives. We feel overwhelmed and defeated, believing that things will always go wrong. Understanding these cognitive biases is crucial to mitigating the psychological impact of Murphy's Law. By becoming aware of how our minds work, we can start to change our thought patterns. By recognizing how our minds can distort our perception of reality, we can begin to challenge the negative narratives we create. Mindfulness and reflection can help us see things more clearly. We can learn to focus on the positive outcomes, to acknowledge the times when things go right, and to break free from the self-fulfilling prophecy of expecting failure. Celebrating small victories can shift our mindset towards positivity. Section 5. Everyday Murphy. Stumbles, fumbles, and grumbles. Murphy's Law isn't confined to the realms of science and technology. It extends far beyond the boundaries of laboratories and research facilities. It permeates every aspect of our daily lives, from the mundane to the momentous, affecting us in ways both big and small. It's the toast landing butter side down, defying the odds every single time. The printer jamming 5 minutes before an important meeting, just when you need it the most. And the supermarket checkout line moving slowest when you're in a hurry, making you question your luck. These seemingly minor inconveniences are the everyday manifestations of Murphy's Law, the small but persistent reminders that things don't always go as planned. The small but persistent reminders that things don't always go as planned. You set your alarm early, giving yourself ample time to get to work. You set your alarm early, giving yourself ample time to get to work, thinking you've outsmarted the universe. But then, inevitably, something goes wrong. Traffic is unexpectedly heavy, the train is delayed, or you spill coffee on your shirt. Adding insult to injury. These are the everyday trials and tribulations of Murphy's Law, the small but persistent reminders that the universe has a sense of humor. Even seemingly simple tasks can fall prey to Murphy's mischievous influence. You're trying to hang a picture and the nail bends. Refusing to cooperate. You're assembling a piece of furniture and you realize you're missing a crucial part. You're cooking dinner and you burn the rice. Turning a simple meal into a disaster. These are the everyday frustrations that make us mutter Murphy's Law under our breath, cursing our luck. These everyday examples, while often humorous in retrospect, can be frustrating in the moment. They highlight the inherent unpredictability of life. And the importance of adaptability. They remind us that even the most carefully laid plans can be derailed by unforeseen circumstances. Forcing us to think on our feet. And sometimes, the best we can do is laugh it off and try again, embracing the chaos with a smile. Section 6. Murphy in the workplace. From hospitals to space. Murphy's Law holds significant implications in professional settings, particularly in fields where precision and reliability are paramount. In healthcare, a misdiagnosis or a surgical complication can have life-altering consequences. In aerospace, a single faulty component can lead to mission failure, endangering lives. Meticulous planning and rigorous testing in space missions highlight the threat of Murphy's Law. In business, a crucial presentation might be derailed by a technical glitch. Murphy's Law underscores the importance of robust systems, thorough training, and clear communication. By acknowledging the potential for things to go wrong, we can better prepare and minimize the impact. Section 7. Taming the Beast. Strategies for managing Murphy's Law. While we can't completely eliminate the possibility of things going wrong, there are strategies we can employ to mitigate the impact of Murphy's Law. One of the most effective strategies is meticulous planning. By anticipating potential points of failure and developing contingency plans, we can minimize disruptions. Thorough preparation is crucial. Ensuring we have the necessary resources and information before starting a task is key. Regular maintenance and upkeep are essential. By addressing potential problems proactively, we can prevent small issues from escalating. Flexibility and adaptability are vital when things go wrong. Embracing the unexpected with a sense of humor can turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Section 8. Implications. Murphy's Law in the grand scheme of things. Murphy's Law, while often viewed as a humorous adage, has broader implications that extend beyond everyday frustrations. In science, it serves as a reminder of the inherent complexity and unpredictability of the universe. It highlights the limitations of our understanding and the challenges of predicting and controlling natural phenomena. In philosophy, Murphy's Law raises questions about causality, chance, and determinism. Is it a deterministic universe, or a reflection of the probabilistic nature of reality? Murphy's Law also impacts our understanding of risk management and decision-making. It encourages us to consider the worst-case scenario and plan accordingly. It reminds us that even in adversity, there is potential for growth and discovery. Section 9. Acceptance and humor, the antidote to Murphy. One of the most effective ways to cope with Murphy's Law is to cultivate a sense of acceptance. Accepting that things will inevitably go wrong can significantly reduce stress and frustration. It's about letting go of perfect control and embracing life's messy reality. Humor is another powerful tool in combating Murphy's Law. Laughing at our mistakes can transform frustration into a learning opportunity. It can diffuse tension and help maintain a positive outlook. Cultivating perspective is also crucial. By stepping back, we can see setbacks as temporary and insignificant. Combining acceptance, humor, and perspective helps us develop resilience. We can transform Murphy's Law into a reminder to embrace the unexpected and find humor in chaos. Section 10. The positive side of Murphy. Learning from mistakes. Murphy's Law can be a powerful catalyst for learning and growth, pushing us to think outside the box. When things go wrong, it forces us to analyze what happened and develop strategies to prevent similar issues in the future. These experiences help us gain valuable insights and develop our problem-solving skills, making us more adept at handling challenges. Mistakes are essential for learning and innovation, as they often lead to breakthroughs and new ideas. They highlight areas where we need to improve our processes or adjust our approach, ensuring continuous improvement. Without occasional failure, we would never learn to succeed, as success is built on the lessons learned from failure. Murphy's Law encourages us to embrace trial and error, fostering a mindset of resilience and adaptability. Failure is a stepping stone towards success, guiding us on the path to achievement. It encourages us to experiment, take risks, and learn from our mistakes, ultimately leading to personal and professional growth. By viewing Murphy's Law as a teacher, we can transform our relationship with failure, seeing it as an opportunity rather than a setback. Embrace the challenges, extract valuable lessons, and emerge stronger and more resilient, ready to face whatever comes next. Section 11. Conclusion. Murphy's Law and the human condition. Murphy's Law, in its essence, is a reflection of the human condition. It's a recognition of our inherent fallibility and our struggle to control the uncontrollable. It's a reminder that life is messy, unpredictable, and often absurd. But it's also a testament to our resilience and capacity for growth. Through Murphy's Law, we develop problem-solving skills and a sense of humor. We become more resourceful and capable of navigating life's complexities. Murphy's Law is a principle to be understood and embraced. It's a reminder to approach life with humility, a willingness to learn, and humor. Even in adversity, there's potential for growth, discovery, and a good laugh. Sometimes the best we can do is shake our heads, chuckle, and say, "Of course, that's Murphy's Law."